The Injustice 2 prequel comic launches digitally in April and sets the stage for the upcoming video game. We've got writer Tom Taylor here to fill us in on what he's planning for Injustice 2.
What is the premise of the Injustice 2 digital comic book?
So Injustice 2 is immediately following the first Injustice game. So you have Superman locked up, his reign of terror is over, Batman's team have won but suffered very, very heavy casualties. Essentially there are less gods among us than when we started, and we're picking up right at that moment, and we have a few years before the Injustice 2 game begins, and we're going to fill in that time much like we did in the first series.
So this is very similar to the first Injustice digital comic. This is
exactly
a lead-in
Yes.
to the new video game.
Yeah, absolutely, and we've got a massive story that we can tell in between, and we're filling in all these little dots and informing part of the game and vice versa, and it's great.
Now in the trailer, one of the new characters we saw was Supergirl. How important is Supergirl to your digital comic?
Well, she's incredibly important for the game, and I guess our role in the comic is to give her that backstory that you won't see in the game. Where she's come from, what she's gone through prior to the game, who she's been with, the trials and tribulations, how she knows the world, so she will be a very big part of our comic.
Now in Injustice 1, Superman sort of destroyed a lot of cities, he turned the whole world upside down.
Yeah.
In Injustice 2, in your comic book, is there a character to watch?
There's a lot of characters to watch, but always watch Harley Quinn, because she's always the
Quinn.
most watchable. I mean, she's just so much fun to write, and I think all the times I got to play with her in the first series, I just want to have more to do with her in this one, so she's going to have a very integral role.
Has her character changed much since the experiences of Injustice number 1?
It really has. I mean, there are instances, what people may not realize is that our comics actually informed a lot of what happens in the second game, which is amazing. It's like, I was reading the script, and the script is fantastic, by the way, but I'm reading that script and going, that's because we wrote that, that's happening now, and it's just amazing. So we've got this 5 years of comics, an entire game, more years of comics, then another game, and it's this one long multimedia epic, which is incredible. And yes, Harley has grown, because you would have seen in the comics that we revealed that she had a child, for instance. You know, she's gotten away from the Joker, so she's gotten away from that very abusive relationship.
So your
to become her own person.
so your first digital tie-in to the first Injustice game is the perfect lead-in to this new video game.
Exactly.
That's a look at the Injustice 2 prequel comic, and you can catch the first installment when it lands on April 11th.
Yeah, and be sure to head over to the official Batman Facebook page for a live Batwoman Q&A with Marguerite Bennett and James Tynan today at noon. We'll see you next time.
Wow.